folks, I'm going to level with you. We have tried to record this intro 3 times. The first couple times, I had Michaela, Chili, and Red with me, who you're going to hear in the following video. The ones I recorded with them didn't work. Our new laptop, great at playing games, to the point there's going to be some Steam games in here soon, which is awesome. You may have seen the test footage we posted a few days ago. However, side effect is that we have a problem. And that problem is, quite simply, that the audio is not recorded for Dragon Age at the same time we did the footage. Now, after episode 6.5, there's a 6.5, because we had a little 2-minute episode in there. The audio will be recorded at the same time, that's the goal. But episodes 2 and 3, the audio was recorded from our second attempt at recording Dragon Age. And episodes 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6.5 were recorded the third time. The Dragon Age has become a headache, and it's not BioWare's fault, it's not anyone's fault other than just us adjusting to a new computer. It's just all it is. So please be patient with us. If you dig Dragon Age Origins, you'll probably still dig this series. If you don't dig Dragon Age Origins, we got Skylanders, we got other series coming around the bend. In fact, I think by the time episode 5 of Dragon Age is up, we might have started putting up SteamWorld. And SteamWorld Dig was a lot of fun to do. Assuming that footage is still good, I'm fingers crossed. But if that worked out, then yeah, you get to watch us finish a Steam game. It's going to be awesome. So thank you so much for your patience. For all of our new subscribers, hello. Glad to see you. Go tell your friends. For people who aren't subscribers, become one. Be great. I'd like it. I mean, I like my job, but I would really much rather this be my job. Making videos and making games. And right now, my job is there to pay the bills, and I enjoy it. It's good. It's better than the old jobs I had. But, yeah. I would much rather being creative being my job. That's how it is. I know Red enjoys her job. She wouldn't give it up for the world. But Chili, Michaela, and I, or at least Chili and I, would really dig it if you guys could subscribe, because that helps us. And if you want to help us more directly, there is, of course, like in all videos, the Amazon store link down below. Buy yourself something, and we get a little bit of that. And that's even better than, like, if you did that, you could block the ads on, like, 50 videos, and we'd make out even still. It'd be great. So throwing that out there. You buy something for yourself, we get money. It's awesome. That's not important. What is important? Playing Dragon Age. It's been annoying as hell to get through. We're probably not going to finish Dragon Age. It's going to take 180 episodes unless we speedrun it. None of us are speedrunners. So, yeah. Thank you for being so patient with us, especially knowing how irregular we update. But it means a lot to know that some of you are watching. I'm not lying. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy Dragon Age. I mean, or not. If you don't enjoy Dragon Age, just enjoy another video. Enjoy some video, hopefully Dragon Age, because that's what you're about to watch. Okay, awesome. Okay, welcome to our third attempt at recording the audio for Dragon Age Origins. Fuck me.
Hey, third time's a charm.
Third time, hopefully, goddamn.
You know, if it doesn't work this time, I don't think it's going to work.
No, like, if you guys are hearing this, it barely worked. It barely worked. We are having to watch this with the volume off so we don't get double audio.
Yeah.
Audio on audio.
We recorded this game footage in January. You just saw the video intro if you're watching this.
Yeah.
That we recorded, what, 4 minutes ago?
Yes.
We've been trying for so long.
Yeah,
One phone call ago.
So long. Okay, so essentially, I was playing, and I've played Dragon Age Origins so many times. So many times. I'm a little bit of a BioWare addict. I may have some other loyalty issues with them. They're not so much issues so much as that I have a loyalty that I cannot explain.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is an unrated game, so if you're under 17, don't let your parents catch you watching this.
Yeah.
It's very bloody.
There's a lot, there might be some, like, Well, I mean, it's not like it's naked, but
It's the PS3 version. It glitches. There's no nudity in the PS3 version.
no, there's no nudity in either version because they all wear their smalls during this stuff, and I'm like, why?
PS3 version, you end up in full armor.
What?
In PS3 version, it doesn't auto unequip your armor when you go into the sex scene, and so you have like two fully armored dwarves grinding into each other.
There's no dwarves, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sorry, I've seen a female armored dwarf grinding into Alistair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me see. We went with an elf mage for this, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Because that's my like favorite build. So I was gonna do one of my favorite playthroughs.
You know, we got so much. We did so much for this goddamn video, and none of it worked.
I know.
No.
I'm sorry.
To the point of the file of the second time we recorded the audio disappeared.
I'm sorry.
And you know,
Why do I feel like it's my fault?
It's not.
It's not. We don't know what happened. And the first time you went through it was really cool because you were giving us all this background info and all this.
Yeah,
lore
you're
and
explaining the
stuff.
lore, and we're digging it. And
It was,
I think the first time we went through it, I was explaining like BioWare's background as a company. You're doing BioWare's background through story.
Yeah.
And it's dead.
It
is
was just
dead.
a really cool
It was
thing, and we've lost it.
So much great crap that we did because I've done so much friggin' research on this friggin' game. Like, for real, I actually sit there and I read the wiki for fun.
I do that with other games. It's cool. We're nerds. We read wikis for fun.
Well,
I read the
and
Nickies when I get.
then I read the books.
The Nickies?
I said Nickies. I surely
Okay.
did. Damn, Nikki, you're
Oh,
bonus.
and like we said in the video intro, this game,
Oh god.
we will be, this is the weird part. This game, episodes 2 and 3, the audio is saved. So to save us a headache, you're going to hear audio that was recorded a month after we recorded the footage.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a weird disjointed thing going on, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Including Megan Red for some reason hating me for liking psionics. I don't know what that was about.
I don't hate you, I just don't like psionics.
I don't see what it was in core in first.
I'm not gonna start the argument
Okay.
again.
Guys,
Just watch the-
just know that the conversations do not make sense,
Yeah.
but please just watch it anyways.
Like, if you want to keep these conversations going, just skip to 4 and be lost,
Yeah.
story-wise.
Well, I mean, you're not missing much
No.
story-wise, but it's enough that you'll
be
be like,
confused.
what did you do? Because there's a couple of things that I've learned from playing the game so much that, like, I just know things. Just, like, off the back of my friggin' hand do I know things. Like, secret things that people probably should not know.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Dragon Age is going to take us forever. And you know why it's going to take us forever?
Why?
Okay, you're going to hate me for this. It's taken us so many times recording the goddamn audio for these episodes.
Yeah.
And I know the audio works now, because
Yeah.
it's worked with the Wii U.
Okay.
So there's some Wii U episodes that'll be out around the same time here as one of these. That, like, I know I got the microphone problem fixed. But I'm so turned off of Dragon Age because of this time.
This is true. I'm kind of just like tired of life.
I'm sorry.
It's not
It's
your
not
fault.
Your fault. No. Don't blame
It's
yourself.
just-
I'm not. I'm just like, why?
We've watched this.
Why is it always the games I love?
Well,
How many times have
hey.
we watched this video?
I know.
I think this is our third time.
Yeah.
And we were there to record the first one, so 4 times.
Yeah.
Now, like, Mass Effect is still on the table.
Oh god, thank God.
Let's do Mass Effect.
And if we can get the old computer running to be our recorder, or if I can get a new computer for my birthday, Grandma! We can do Baldur's Gate Expanded Edition.
I've never played. Yeah, because
Okay.
I haven't played Baldur's Gate. So.
Yeah, which will be new for you.
Yeah.
And Baldur's Gate, the original, was made by most of the same people who made Dragon Age Origins.
Yes.
And the expanded version was given to Gearbox.
Yes.
And Gearbox came out and made the first expansion
But I think that
in
like
17 years.
maybe we should do Mass Effect because by that point, I think Mass Effect Andromeda should be like coming out.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Don't think too much about like what's connected,
Great.
because let's face it,
We take.
we do whatever the fuck we want.
Well, yeah, I know. It's just like I'm excited for Mass Effect Andromeda.
I understand.
Me too.
For reasons
But
I'm
you're
not allowed to talk about.
under. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Great.
Great.
Hey, didn't you post that video of the ride in San Francisco?
What?
You said there. It was on your Facebook. You posted a video of the Mass Effect ride in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I
I told Mom about it, and she's like, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "I want to go."
So when
I,
everybody
I
says
think
it's
we
okay.
should actually just tell them. Red is half Turian. It's very important we bring that up. That's why she's so excited. 'Cause the Mass Effect series just means a lot to her.
You know what's really funny is I actually, like, I had a friend who's like, Megan, here are my friends from school, and they want to know how Turian biology and the sex and the kissing stuff works, so please explain it to them. And I'm like, I get to talk about Turians having sex! Yay!
Oh my god, what was that thing I read?
So
It
I
was
literally
like,
had a 10-minute conversation about how Turians have sex.
there was a thing I read of
Yes.
like, do you think Klingon parents have to explain to their children when they see human romance and it's not like violent? And it's like, Mommy, Daddy, why is that man gently touching that woman? Well, son, some people are just into some different things than us.
I took the last Pez.
How dare you?
Thank you, Michaela, for refilling the Pez dispenser.
Less.
Strawberry flavored because that's what I'm.
Now, I still say that they need to make Dragon Effect. Or was it Mass Age?
It doesn't really matter. Like, one of them is just Dragon Age people and Mass Effect, so it's all sci-fi, and then the other one is just Mass Effect people and Dragon Age, so it's all
Like
fantasy.
Dragon Effect wouldn't change anything,
Not really, no.
but Mass Age
No one changed some shit.
would change some shit, and that would be the Mass Effect people in Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Like Shepard running alongside Hawk and the Inquisitor. That'd be fucking awesome. I'd go for that.
Yeah, no, right?
And that's the other thing. We got like so many BioWare games we can go through. So even if we are burnt out on Dragon
We
Age,
can play something else.
I have both Baldur's Gates. I have both Icewind Dales. I have Planescape.
Do you have the Knights of the Old Republic?
I have 1 and 2.
Because, like,
And I have Jade Empire.
I've been meaning to play Jade Empire, because I
So-
started, like, the first 5 minutes, and then I got frustrated with it.
And we have Mass Effects 1, 2, and 3. So we have 11 other BioWare games
We
we
will
can
not
play
vote for BioWare.
to not do
Yay.
Dragon Age.
Well, it's just been, like, I feel like BioWare is one of those companies that gets better with every game.
But you see, that's why I want us to go back to the earliest one.
So we have a starting point.
Yeah.
Because, okay, fun thing about Baldur's Gate Expanded Edition, when it was originally created, the original Baldur's Gate, the
Yeah.
compressed edition, I guess we could put it. I got a funny compression story that'll show up in episode 4.
Okay,
I just
so
showed
quick,
them.
We just started the harrowing.
Yo,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
So,
this is the harrowing.
This is my mage's trippy, like, trial dream thing.
This is Burning Man for mages,
Yep.
which
with,
is weird.
That was me cheering.
Face
up.
of Healing!
with lots of violence and an XP earning.
Disturbing statue. That statue's not so disturbing.
I don't know. Well,
I'm
it's,
uncomfortable.
Like,
an Avar.
If it was like mildly gesturing into a pig, that would be much more disturbing.
Yeah. So this is that's an Avar statue in the Fade, which I have some headcanons about.
Okay.
But
Explain.
okay. So because in the first Dragon Age Origins games, you run into a lot of statues, and they all look like these kind of like exaggerated versions of the Avar statues that you can run into in later versions of the game, like Awakenings and
Right.
and later on in Origins.
I
And
thought you were giving me
so my whole thing is like the Fade reflects not only your own mind, but also where you are in relation to the Fade.
Right.
So I think it's like the earliest forms of the Fade reflecting Ferelden's history, because originally Ferelden was just nothing but Avar. I mean,
What's an Avar?
okay, the Avar are the oldest residents of Ferelden.
Okay.
It's like, okay,
So
They
they're
sharpen
they're
each
they're
other?
like the Dwemer in Elder Scrolls.
I was actually going to say it's more like the UK's history, where you have all the different tribes from
Got
Britain.
it. Okay.
So it's more like, here are the original freaking like Vikings and British clans that used to inhabit this area and were a lot more badass before, you know, the French went over and it created
I consider them
modern
more like
day
native,
British Empire.
like our own Native Americans.
What?
I consider them more like native, like our own Native Americans.
Well, actually, okay, so here's the deal. The elves are based off of Jewish and Native American history. I know a
Okay.
lot of people compare them to the Native Americans, but really, the creators actually said that they based most of their, of the elves' history on the Jews.
Okay.
So, I looked it up. What do you want from me?
No, I'm
See,
trying
look,
to. I'm
this is what we're
wondering.
telling you. Lore.
Is there a group of people who just hate the elves?
There's a group of people who are like, oh, the elves are Native American, so you shouldn't da-da-da-da.
I mean, in lore,
In
lore,
games.
is there a group that wants to exterminate them?
Yes.
Is there an elven hero?
Yes.
Is he going to hail them?
Sort of.
So that's what they're doing. The Marvel Raiders are just fucking copying Dragon Age.
There's a lot of I can't talk about it because I figured it out, and my editor got really mad at me because I figured it out.
Why did you tell us to figure it out? Now we're gonna ask you questions.
Well, we're not
Hydra,
going to
guys.
ask you
Yeah.
with the microphone on.
No, that's gonna be off, but we will ask.
Yeah.
But in any case, Hail Hydra and all that bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. There.
Oh, yeah.
So we got 2.
I'm not responsible for that either.
I know they're not. That's not your series.
Yeah.
Oh god, we only got 2
Not my
minutes left on this.
division.
Yeah, the weird part is recording over footage we already did.
Yeah.
We can't just keep a conversation going. We have to stop when it stops.
Yeah, I know.
So we're like, because you'll notice watching these first 6 episodes of Dragon Age, we have this weird level of anxiety that does not happen when we normally record.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Because we're going like, there's only 1:30 left in this episode.
Shit,
We
what do
can't
we
really-
do? Oh, Lord.
We just kind of panic,
Yeah.
flail around a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. A lot of flailing.
So I am entirely tempted just to make these into a supercut
Like,
and make a huge movie
Giant lava
size
whale.
episode.
the origins of Dragon Age Origins.
Dragon Age Origins, the movie!
Dragon Age Origins, the origin story.
Well, I must say, there was a bit in there that I was like, oh, lullaby for a princess.
What part was that?
The part where they had the castle and the moon up there, and I was like, oh,
Waste time with that
nice.
talk.
You see Castle and Moon, I think, da 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 da.
Oh, okay.
Now we will be flagged for copyright. Anyway.
Anyway.
No singing Disney. Oh my god.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
All the
we got-
Disney stuff is moving to Netflix. Okay.
We got a story about singing Disney for episode 4. Because remember, episode 2 and 3, totally destroying you from this.
Yeah.
But enjoy the conversation nonetheless.
Yes. Then episode 7, hopefully, will be us talking while we play again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, shit, please.
We can we can pray.
Assuming it'll happen, because at
Well,
this
you
point
pray
I'm
Pray
like
for
turned
us.
off.
Pray for us.
Okay, let's count down the last 10 seconds.
Okay, 12,
Okay.
Wait.
11, 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
What just happened?
3,
2, what?